Live from Sweet Swine County, where every day is sweet, it's Split Hoof Tonight with Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. Hi, I'm Earl Silo, and now let's welcome Sweet Swine's one and only Cousin John.
Hey folks, thanks a lot for joining us again tonight. Welcome to another fine episode of Split Hoof Tonight. But before I get going, Earl, got a special KLUK TV news announcement. The third annual Sweet Swine County Psychics Fair has been canceled.
Why is that?
Well, it's due to some unforeseen circumstances, I guess. Anyway, hey, Earl, you know those PETA folks, you know those nuts that are all like, yeah. You know, they seem to be a whole lot more concerned with fur than they do with leather.
Well, why that?
Well, I guess for them, you know, it's easier to harass a bunch of society old ladies than a motorcycle gang. And then another group, you know, you got the atheists out there. They always doubt the Bible and all the stuff that God says, and even God's sense of humor, right? Now, here's one quote from Genesis that they cannot argue with. It says, God promised man that good and obedient wives would be found on all corners of the earth.
Yeah.
Then he made the world round. Anyway, another thing that's been kind of coming up in the news lately has been, you know, the guns, and are they going to take them away, and should you do this and should you do that? You know, a real wise man, a lot of people find him pretty credible, the Dalai Lama. In May of 2001, he was speaking to the Seattle Times out there in Washington. He said, if someone has a gun and is trying to kill you, it would be reasonable to shoot back with your own gun. I thought that was fun. You know, and speaking of guns, you know those gun buyback programs they have? You know, you go and you bring them your shotgun and they give you a $150 food gift card or something. You know, participate in one of those things, you know, that's kind of like getting a vasectomy because you think other people have too many kids. Anyway, one last thought, folks. Another brilliant man, Will Rogers. He was talking about the two things that we know in life that are for certain, is death and taxes. He says the only difference between death and taxes is death doesn't get any worse every time Congress convenes. Anyway, folks, stick around. We got a great show tonight, but before we get our guests in here, we're going to go take a look at some things that are going on outside of Sweet Swine County. We'll be right back.
Oh dear, where did I put that microphone? Cousin John gave me this premium assignment, and I'm not going to let him down. Ah, here it is. Okay, Louis, press record. I'm ready to roll.
Owner and designer Becky Gonnerman grew up on a family farm in southern Minnesota. Her entrepreneurial spirits began at a young age as she and her brothers and sister raised vegetables to sell and earned money pulling weeds in the field. After working in a neighborhood floral greenhouse for 7 years, Becky moved to St. Ansgar in 1997 with her husband Randy and opened Sent from Heaven Floral. The responsibility of farm life shaped the values of her store. Sent from Heaven Floral, a full-service floral shop, is available to accommodate weddings, funerals, and flowers for any occasion. The retail shop includes garden accessories to add the finishing touches to any outdoor retreat, home decor to fit any taste or budget, as well as beautifully designed, handcrafted furniture by Randy Gonnerman. When in St. Ansgar, be sure to stop into Sent from Heaven Floral. You'll be glad you did.
Hey, folks, welcome on back. Thanks for joining us here on Split Hoof tonight. Earl, old buddy, what are you doing there?
I'm studying. I'm studying for that new game show.
New game show?
Well, yeah. You know, the new one that Ronnie Savage is going to be hosting. You know, the Wheel of Travel. I thought surely you knew about it because he said he's going to be filmed right here at KLUK.
No, I haven't talked to Ronnie since he did his premiere of his Ronnie Stinker show.
Oh, wasn't that great?
Well, you might have liked it, Earl, but, you know, lawyer Ed sure didn't. Hell, he's talking about suing the station. So I'm going to ask you real fearfully now, what's this show Ronnie's got going?
Well, the way he told me, there's going to be 3 of the folks from Sweet Swine County, you know, that purchased tickets on the KLUK tour bus, that are going to be chosen as contestants on his game show. And those 3 contestants are going to answer trivia questions. And the one that gets the most answers correct actually gets to get all off of that bus at one of those exciting stops they make outside Sweet Swine County.
Oh, come on now, let me get this straight. So 3 people that have already purchased tickets on the tour bus
Yeah.
are going to compete in a game show on my station to see if they can get off the bus?
Yeah, isn't that exciting? You know, that's way more fun than just driving by looking out the window. But, you know, it gets better than that even. He said that his lovely assistant, I sure hope she's pretty. Anyway, he said his lovely assistant is going to spin that wheel to actually decide which one of those points of interest that the bus is going to stop. It doesn't get any better than that.
Well, before you get all excited, you know, Ronnie hasn't even put this past me yet, hasn't even proposed it.
I sure hope I didn't spoil some kind of surprise he had in mind. But from what he told me, I think the viewers are really going to love this show.
Oh, really, Earl? I don't think we should spend any more time on this at all. We should just get on with the show.
Yeah, you're right.
Folks, sorry for the delay. Please join me in welcoming, we have tonight, from Winnebago County there in Iowa, in the town of Buffalo Center. Please help me welcome Jamie Thomsen and Susan Embrock. Chair, please. Ladies, really welcome. Thanks for coming out tonight. Now, you're from Buffalo Center, right?
Yes.
So tell Earl and I, and especially Earl, because he never gets out of this county, but the other folks out in the audience, tell us just a little bit about Buffalo Center.
Buffalo Center is a smaller community located in north central Iowa in Winnebago County. Population is about 900. It is home of the North Iowa School District, which also includes the communities of Lakota, Rake, and Thompson. And actually, the North Iowa School District is the largest consolidated school in Iowa by square miles.
Oh, wow, that's really something. So now you were, I was hearing about this, we have the North Iowa Community Development.
Yes.
Is that, tell us a little bit about that. That's what you girls are involved with, right?
Yes. I am the director at NICD, and it is a newly formed nonprofit. And what we're doing is, Buffalo Center is a growing community. We would like to hope, and we're trying to be more progressive in creating more opportunities and trying to find more businesses to come to town. So
Oh, that's great.
we're
Yeah.
also working at creating events for young and old, and I also do a lot with grant writing for other nonprofits and for the community.
So now, in addition to the new things that you're coming up with there, do you have some traditional annual events that you also do in Buffalo Center?
Yes, NICD is working on creating events that we'll have annually, trying to bring more people to our community and to our local businesses on Main Street. So we've worked hard at creating the Ladies' Night Out, which brought in lots of ladies, and they had to go around and stop at all the local businesses and had a chance to win a Kindle Fire. So
Oh, wow.
that was a very popular event. And also our Crazy Days craft show, which brought more people. Crazy Days is for all our Main Street businesses. That's working on bringing more people into Buffalo Center, into our Main Street businesses. We also are working we have an Art in the Park for youth that happens in the summertime.
Oh.
And a holiday tour of homes, and also our winter gala.
Well, then, now in addition to the new things that you're doing, I'm sure there's probably some traditional things that they do in Buffalo Center. What are some of those things?
Yes, we have our longstanding tradition of our July 4th celebration is very highly attended. We have many alumni that come back for that. The day includes inflatables in the park. We have a parade.
Oh, wow.
Fireworks, the pedal tractor pull, and games for the little kids. So just a whole variety of activities
Good
for that.
family stuff. Everybody, all ages. That's
Yes.
great. Susan, what are some of the things that Buffalo Center as a community offer to new residents, new businesses, visitors?
Well, we have our own swimming pool, and we have a bowling alley, and we have a newly built Heritage Town Center, which is like a community center. You can host large events there.
Oh, wow.
And off to the side of that happens to be a Heritage Museum, and that has the history of Buffalo Center. And so you can, if you wanted to learn any more about our community, you can go in there and read all the
Lots
history.
of ag stuff and business things and all that. That's going to
Yeah. Since we're a small community like Jamie had mentioned, we do though have most of the necessities uptown that you would need. So we
Really?
have our own furniture store, we have our own shoe store, we have our own grocery store, we have a physical therapy newly built.
Okay, hold on a second now. So you're telling me, you girls are telling me that we got a little town in north central Iowa. It's got 900 people in it, right?
Right.
You've got 4 city parks, a community center, a swimming pool, a bowling alley, grocery store, shoe store, a bunch of parks, and a gymnasium that's available to the public and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, and actually that's been kind of exciting this last year because most of the businesses uptown have refaced the front of their buildings, so it looks really newly renovated.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's kind of neat to drive downtown and see all that new store face fronts. And then we also received a FEMA grant for a tornado shelter. And the best thing about that is it's offering our school another gymnasium. So we have another gym for the community to use. And then along with that, the community is helping out that we're going to build a wellness center off of that. So we'll have a tornado shelter, a new gym, and a wellness center off
That's
of the town.
awesome. Things that bigger towns don't have even. So if people have questions and they wanted to get a hold of you two and find out more about it, what's the best way to contact you?
They can contact me by calling my office at 641-562-2222, or they can check us out on some of the activities that we're working on by looking at our Facebook page, or we also have a website that they can visit.
Girls, I'm really glad you stopped in and told us all about Buffalo Center. Earl, if we ever get your butt out of this county, we're going to run down there and take a look at this place. I want to see some of that.
That might work. It sounds like they got everything you need. Once you get there, you wouldn't have to leave.
Things that a big town doesn't have, which you wouldn't know about either. So anyway, one of the things that we like to do here is we have some of our reporters that they show us things that are going on, outside of this county. Would you want to stick around and watch one with us?
That sounds good.
Okay, folks, we'll be right back.
Hello, Sweet Swine County. This is Clarice Plow, head reporter for Hidden Away, Not Forgotten. We have lots of people, places, and things to do. My team of reporters and I have been traveling throughout our story country in search of big stories in small towns.
Welcome home to Country Heritage Bed and Breakfast, where country charm and tranquility beckons the weary traveler to come spend the night in their home away from home. With a heritage dating back over 90 years, this bed and breakfast started out as a family homestead in 1921. Today, the charming farmhouse serves as a comfortable setting for travelers to enjoy. Located in rural Franklin County between Interstate 35 and Hampton, Iowa, the Country Heritage Bed and Breakfast is truly a rural oasis where peace and quiet are guaranteed. Come for a day, a week, come alone or bring the entire family for a true country living experience. Enjoy the goats, the Wi-Fi, the pond, or just take a relaxing walk around the property. Stay in any of the unique rooms and enjoy a comfy bed, whirlpool, fireplace, and of course, a fantastic breakfast. Come stay for a while at the Country Heritage Bed and Breakfast, rural Hampton, Iowa.
Hey, and we're back.
Hey, I like that. Let's see one more.
I don't see why not. We'll be right back.
Time for a donut. Citizens, it's not easy being Bonnie P. I think I'll put in some R&R and head on over to the next county and check out the fascinating point of interest Melvin just told me about. At age 12, Randy Gonnerman made his first piece of furniture, a cedar chest. I just always remember liking tools and being drawn to it, Randy recalls. Over the years, Randy became accomplished at turning wood on a lathe using exotic and unusual woods, such as zebra wood, ebony, Carpathian elm, myrtle wood, and purple heart. Gonnerman never wavered from his passion except to expand it. He opened RG Woodworking and Construction and keeps busy on two fronts:
home construction and cabinetry.
Randy's biggest joy is when the customer looks at his work and he can see the wow in his eyes. The challenge, the satisfaction, is to see the customer's reaction. It's nice to know that people appreciate the quality and precision I put into everything I make at RG Woodworking and Construction. Randy's attention to detail is his trademark and is evident in his large structures as well as his small pieces. From beautiful homes and landscaping to custom cabinets, make RG Woodworking and Construction of St. Ansgar your first stop.
Hey, and we're back. And thanks for asking for a second thing, because, you know, the only thing better than a report from outside Sweet Swan County is another report from outside Sweet Swan County. But we want to thank Jamie and Susan for stopping by and seeing us tonight and telling us all about Buffalo Center. So did we miss anything here?
I just really want to emphasize all the things that are going on in Buffalo Center. We're a really progressive community, and we're always trying new things and trying to be really proactive and having opportunities for young people, old people, lots of things, whether it's the old-fashioned Christmas or we have Santa's workshop for kids. You can make a few little things. We offer a youth Halloween party, and all of these events are no charge, so we try to keep things all reasonable for all families.
I can afford every one of those.
You could even come run our 5K on July 4th if you really wanted to.
5K. What, it means like one of those races?
Yes.
You know, I figured one time, I'll take up jogging the first time I see somebody jogging down the road with a big old smile on their face looking like they're having fun. I might give it a try.
That could be you.
I doubt it. But anyway, girls, thanks a lot for stopping and seeing us. Earl, another fine job tonight. Folks, thanks for stopping by. Good night, everybody.